Moving on, Malaysia Adventures plans to double its fund based on its path to becoming premier innovative financier and development facilitator for the ICT and high growth sectors. Set up in April 2003 and armed with a fund size of 1.6 billion ringgit, the MOF-owned company has approved loans applications valued at nearly 1.8 billion ringgit.
Since its inception 4 years ago, Malaysia Adventures has approved 111 loan applications and disbursed 1.2 billion ringgit to 78 of the applicants. It is now seeking additional funds to grow its portfolio.
Out of 1.7 billion, there are few which have not been disbursed because depending on the condition precedents that we set for loans. And out of that one as well, we have also collected quite substantial from the existing borrowers. So we have enough money in our portfolio to last us for up to end of this year, maybe up to March next year. So yes, we are looking for a second fund. And the second fund, we have not finalized the amount yet, but it will be similar in size of another 1.6 billion.
MDV's initial fund of 1.6 billion ringgit was courtesy of a soft loan from Japan Bank of International Cooperation. Zubair says MDV can either go back to the Japanese backer or tap the domestic capital market for the additional funds. MDV on Tuesday signed a collaborative partnership with the Technopreneurs Association of Malaysia, or TEAM, on a series of entrepreneurial development programs for the local ICT community. The partnership will run through 2006 with programs that include a National Bioinformatics Seminar and a National Technopreneurs Conference. Communication and media account for a third of MDV's loan portfolio, followed by the government sector and resource industries at 20% and 11% respectively. Moving forward, Zubair says MDV is particularly keen to fund bioinformatics projects. Bioinformatics is an enabling component of biotechnology which is being given prominence under the 9th Malaysia Plan.
One way which we can promote bioinformatics is Malaysia can be a very big outsourcing center for research and development for other companies internally and externally to have it done in Malaysia, and we can fund that project.
Still, he stresses that MDV will maintain its prudence in its funding activities as it is a lender, not a venture capitalist.
If ever MDV wants to come in, as I said, it is always on the basis where we feel there is a basis for them to pay the loan.
Another area of interest to MDV is the funding of creative content development. Zubair says MDV is willing to provide loans to foreign content developers that agree to set up operations here. But how much does it take to lure them?
It's an interesting question because I think our just neighbor south, they are putting a lot of money just to bring in international companies, especially content. MDV has got a different approach. We may not necessarily bring the whole team here to set up, but we may start by funding projects that they are having. So let's say, for example, if there is a title that they are going to develop, and that title may cost 20 million, and this is the title that we can help them on condition that they come to Malaysia. So setting the office itself in Malaysia is not huge, and with the 20 million that we help, we want to make sure that they use the local talents.
MDV is willing to fund a wide range of content from animation to game development. However, Zubair stresses MDV will only consider funding content developers that have received firm orders from publishers.
And that item on the weather concludes our general news segment tonight. The business news is up next on Astro News. I'm Kevin Barnaby. Good night.